All right, everybody, we've got another great video tour of a brand new home, new construction. This is a model home at Ridgeview. So this will be the second or third one that I've put on the channel so far in that development. It's on Highway 27 in Clermont. Landsea is the builder. So we're going to get to that in just a minute. But what I wanted to do is just share a couple things with you guys. If you're thinking about buying in Florida, specifically Central Florida, but really Florida, just a couple observations, if you will. And these are based on some things that I've seen over the last 3 months with families that I've helped. And that is the looking at the type of home you want to buy, what kind of money you want to spend, and is new construction an avenue that you should be looking at? Now, a couple years ago, I would have said, not really. I mean, there was enough inventory, interest rates were low, sellers, you could probably get some concessions from them. And then it changed, the market changed. It was hyperinflated. Homes are flying off the shelf. Sellers weren't giving any concessions. People were bidding extremely higher offers. They were presenting higher offers than the actual list price. So things got a little crazy about a year and a half ago. Well, today, and I'm going to date the video, we're in September of 2023, and things have shifted. And if you're thinking about new construction, here's a couple really cool benefits. Now, there's two types of new constructions in my idea that you could be purchasing. These are homes to be built. And so if you're going to go ahead and move forward on a new construction home, you need to plan on 6 to 12 months of your life. Some builders are getting them done quicker. Some builders are taking 8 to 10 months. I've got a family right now that's looking at building, and it's going to be 12 months. So those are some situations that you need to address before you move forward with that. Now, the other thing that you can do with new construction is they have what we call inventory homes. These are homes that are either ready now, ready in a month, or ready within the next couple months. They're already under construction. They're not contracted. They're a spec home. Now, those you can, if you like the home, you can close on those within a relatively short period of time. One of the things you need to be aware of if you're going to buy new construction, something that the builder's already building, is you've got very minimal selections. One of the things that families love to do when they build a brand new home is they've got a clear direction and choice of things like the flooring, the colors. They can pick different colors, cabinet colors, countertop, and there's some other stuff, especially as you customize the home, that you, the buyer, have a lot more control over when you're building it from scratch to your spec. When you're taking on a new construction home that the builder is doing, you've got limited resources. A lot of times you'll hear the builder's rep say, well, you can do that after we close. I've had families that maybe didn't want carpet in bedrooms. And so the builders basically say, not a problem, take care of that after you close. So please be aware, in Florida, if you're looking at new construction, there are nuances. And having a good real estate agent helping you will help you walk through those nuances. Now, the good news, if you're buying in Florida, I don't care anywhere in Florida, make sure you understand that you need a real estate agent like the ninja, the real estate ninja, to represent you. And here's why. The builder's rep represents the builder. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to do anything to harm you or to get one up on you, but at the end of the day, they represent the builder's best interest. I'll give you a quick story. I've got a buyer right now looking to buy a new construction home, and they actually went into a subdivision in an area right near Clermont, and they found a home that was listed at, and let's just call it $790, right? Well, they didn't want to spend $790. The thing about this home was it had over $100,000 in upgrades, and I told them, typically the builders, you just don't go in and start making offers. The builder says, this is what the home's worth. That's what you're going to pay. In this certain situation, we were able to go in and negotiate down from $790 to $730. I've never had that happen before. Typically a builder's price is non-negotiable. However, nothing, in my opinion, is non-negotiable. So having an agent that can walk you through these waters is something that you want. And please understand, what I just said doesn't mean you can just start going willy-nilly negotiating. You're going to get frustrated because the majority of builders they are going to get what they want for that house, right? But it doesn't hurt. Also, builders offer a lot of times, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, things like concessions or closing cost. Maybe they're going to offer a package for you to get some free upgrades, right? There's nothing wrong with negotiating. Have a good agent that knows the waters, that knows the builders, that knows the market. And then what's the worst they can do? No, Kelly, we're not going to give your client that much. Then that's fine. Then it's up to your client. It's up to you to decide if that's a good deal and move forward. But let's get back to new construction. One of the things that I think you should be looking at is what you want to spend. So for instance, the going interest rate right now is still over 7%, just crazy. We've got builders, I've seen them advertise 4.99, 5.25. So depending on the builder and depending on the local area, you might end up with a much better interest rate. Understand, you have to balance that with any, what I call junk fees. Maybe they're adding additional closing cost fees to help them maybe recoup some of those losses. So you have to look at the entire transaction, balance sheet it, and then make your decision. But builders are offering some reduced interest rates. We've got local builders here, guys. I've got a buyer right now looking at a particular home. It's like $640,000, 5-bedroom home, and the builder's giving them $33,000 towards closing cost. And whatever they don't use for closing costs, they can take off the price of the home. Again, this is why I think new construction in Florida is something you need to look at. Now, before I take you into the model home, please understand, I represent you. If you're going to buy a new construction home anywhere in Florida, make sure when you go in and you talk to the builder, if you're not working with an agent, tell them that you're working with Kelly Wheeler, eXp Realty, your real estate ninja. And then make sure you register me. And if that's the case, 25% of whatever I make is your buyer's agent. So let's say the house is $500,000, right? And they pay 3%. That's a $15,000 commission. I give you 25% of that. You can do the math, and you can use that to further reduce your closing cost. Then in this scenario, having the builder take more of the price of the home off. So again, these aren't guaranteed. It's up to the builder. It's up to the home that you're looking at. But new construction right now, September 2023, is definitely something in the state of Florida. Now, if you're definitely buying new construction anywhere from, say, Daytona Beach to Tampa, make sure you look below and get on my calendar. Let's talk. Let's go ahead and talk about what you're wanting to do simply by registering me. Remember, I now would represent you. I work for you. And now you have an agent representing your best interest. Just let them know we're working together. My contact information is below. Make sure that you, if you've got some time, schedule a Zoom with me, or at least call or text me, and let's talk about what your goals are. But in Florida, new construction is right now a viable way to go, especially with what the builders are offering. Here locally in Clermont, Florida, a lot of new construction going on. Clermont, Mineola, Groveland, a lot of new construction, and we're seeing a lot of really good incentives. So there you go, guys. If you're buying new construction in Florida or Central Florida, you might find some real proper deals. And you might find yourself having the ability to have even more homes. See, a lot of these builders don't list their homes on the MLS. We call them off market. So if you're just looking on Zillow or you're just looking on the MLS, you might not be finding gold. So make sure you reach out to me or you reach out to an agent and start looking at your options. All right, guys, that's it. Let's get ready now and go look at this particular model that I recently walked through. It's a gorgeous home. And again, it's on Highway 27 in Clermont, Florida, about 10, 15 minutes to Disney World, right next to the Wellness Way project, the Wellness Ridge project, and the Olympus project. Just absolutely amazing area for families looking to relocate to the Clermont, Central Florida area. All right, that's all I've got for you. Let's go ahead and let's get into this model tour. I got one more thing to say on the next clip, and then we'll see that home. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video. All right, guys, Kelly here, your real estate ninja. And today, I'm back out at Ridgeview. This community is within minutes to the Olympus project and the Wellness Way. All of that construction going on. We're literally across the street from Lake Louisa. Great location, and this particular model is called the Miles, and it's 2,100 feet, 4-bed, 3-bath, and it's got the 3rd-car garage. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get in this home and check it out. All right, guys, there you go. Another fantastic Landsea builder project, the Miles. All right, if you want any information on this home, if you're interested, make sure you look below. My contact information's there. I'd love to share with you all about this area, what it has to offer, the amenities, not only this area, but everything around here, the theater, right? Downtown Clermont. access to the Wellness Project, access to the Olympus, the Lake Louisa, literally right across the street, boating, barbecuing. I mean, this is your Florida destination. What'd you think about this one? Drop some comments and let me know what you thought about this particular home. And I can't wait to share with you some other exciting things getting ready to happen here in Clermont. Stay with us on this journey. Make sure to hit subscribe and the bell. Don't forget, 25% of my commissions I give you at closing if you use me as your agent. Look below, you've got my contact information, and I will see you guys on the next video.